All right. Good evening and welcome to episode 2 of season 8, Football Focus Weekly. We're glad to be back in the saddle once again tonight. We've got a full show tonight of more conference previews and predictions, just as we did last week. Let's get it on the screen and we'll run through what we're going to talk about tonight. We've got 5 conferences we're going to feature, starting with the Southern Carolina 6A, 7A conference. Then we're going to go into the North Piedmont 6A, 7A conference, the Big South 5A, 6A, Rocky River 4A, 5A, and then the Southern Piedmont 2A, 3A, and 4A conferences. So we've got a lot on the docket tonight. We're going to have the illustrious Brandon Billups and, of course, my great friend Brandon Black joining us on the show tonight. We're going to make a change in the lineup for the show for the next couple weeks. It'll be us 3, and we may have some other people coming on the show, but some familiar faces you will not see over the next couple of weeks as we gear up for week 1. We're going to try some different stuff here on the show. So hang with us. We may even let a fan come on the show or two. So if you're active in the comments and you think you can talk football with us, feel free to let me know, and we'll give you a shot. I think we're gonna make this year, more about the fans, and we may even get you guys on the show. That's how we kind of started out on this platform, especially on the Friday night show, Friday Night Live. We opened it up and let fans come on and talk about the games, and I think we're gonna try that some with the show, the regular show. Football Focus Weekly this year. We got a couple of people here. Miss Belk is here. Welcome, as always. My good friend Nikisha is here. Good to see you. And then the chat administrator in the house. Of course, it's Mooresville night. So the chat administrator will be hey, chat administrator. We got to get that email address, man. If you forgot it, I'll look it up. We're going to have to post that. Larry Watson on. Good to see you, man, as always. We're going to run the intro, and then we'll be right back, and then we'll jump right into it because we got 5 conferences to get into, and we got a lot to talk about. So be right back.
Like I said earlier, man, you can't be the king of the Queen City when you lost to her 14 straight times. Listen, we didn't say state champion. We said the kings of the Queen.
87, 88. I honestly, I'd be good though if I had like at least a 95 play recognition and about a 97 tackle. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be fine with that though.
95 mean you never missed a tackle.
And when you ever seen me miss one?
It's exciting. Like I said, this is less than 12 hours old. It's less than 8 hours old, maybe even. Since all this went down, got the letter offer about 11 o'clock this morning, and made the phone call shortly after that, and Maggie and the boys and I we're super excited.
I know a lot of people is kind of scared to take on certain roles and certain opportunities, and the older I get, I always was like, how do I want to leave a legacy and continue to build my legacy? And I seen Bradford Prep as an opportunity to be to make history, to be the first varsity football head coach they've ever had. So that's just history in itself, and and I feel like it was a match made in heaven. I get a chance to create my own thing and build the foundation and create my own legacy with Bradford Prep.
All right, welcome back to Football Focus Weekly. We had a couple comments come in during the intro. All right, yeah, that'll be interesting, chat administrator. We're going to be similar, but we might be a little different. We'll get there in a little bit. Then, of course, our guy, Shay Shottam, episode 2. Yeah, man, yeah. Before we get into it, we're going to talk about what's coming up, and that is scrimmages. Scrimmages are coming up this Friday. There's several big scrimmages going on. I will be going down to Gardner Webb in Cleveland County to catch the Cleveland County Jamboree. 8 teams in action. Of course, you're going to have the 4 Cleveland County schools, Burns, Kings Mountain, Shelby, and Crest. And then I know Corvine will be there, Myers Park, South Mecklenburg, and I'm forgetting the other team in it, but it's going to be some quality football to check out down there. And then Saturday, I'm going to stay on the west side of our area and go to Gastonia for the, I think it's going to be the first annual Walker Reed Jamboree. I believe that is going to be at Ashbrook High School. So you have several Gaston County teams competing in that. So make sure you get out to your favorite school's jamboree or scrimmage this weekend. Support them. And then, next week we'll have more scrimmages and jamborees coming up. My plan next week is to go to Mallard Creek on Wednesday evening. Of course, we do the show Wednesday evening. And also that show is the Charlotte preview show. So we may push back the time a little bit. We'll see on when we start that show next week, but that'll be the Charlotte show. I'll be at Mallard Creek that evening. It's a 14 jamboree there. I believe it's Mallard Creek, Hopewell, Weddington, and one other team. I don't remember it offhand. But then on next Friday, the 14th, I will be at the Cabarrus County Jamboree at J.M. Robinson, which will put all the Cabarrus County teams against each other in that one. So I'll be out and about across the area, seeing a lot of football, getting warmed up and getting ready for the season. We got it in the comments here. The chat administrator says Mooresville's at Grimsley this Friday, and they're going to host Providence down the 14th. Ooh, okay. Yeah, get your popcorn ready for those. Yeah. I ain't ducking no smoke. That's for sure, man. That's absolutely for sure, man. That's impressive. Yeah, Karen, Walker Reed. If you guys don't know who that is, former mayor of Gastonia. Did a lot of good things down there. As Karen is saying, awesome guy. I know they wanted to honor him with this kind of, annual jamboree. The cool thing about that one is, if you remember from a few years ago, Hunter Huss head coach Jamar McCoy, he's bringing his team up from the Charleston area, James Island, and they're going to come up and be in that jamboree. And I really like Coach McCoy, so I'm excited to see him and catch up with him. But it's going to be a cool deal for sure. Thank you, Earl. I appreciate that. So that's going to be a really good scrimmage next Wednesday over at Mallard Creek with Dudley coming down. A lot of excitement around Dudley this season. All right, appreciate that. All right, I thought I had somebody here with me, but they went away. So let's get into it then. Let's go into our first preview here, and that's going to be the Southern Carolina 6A, 7A conference. And this conference is a traditionally strong conference out of Union County. You see the teams that are in this league. You got Charlotte Catholic, Piedmont, Sun Valley, Cuthbertson, Marvin Ridge, Porter Ridge, and Weddington. What a group of teams here in this league. Throughout the years, these guys have, beat up on each other. Even though Weddington kind of has taken control of the conference from a championship standpoint, you got teams in here that annually make the playoffs, annually have winning seasons. And you saw last year, I believe Charlotte Catholic made the third round. Sun Valley made a nice run and had a great game at Watauga. They just, came up a little short in. I believe that was the fourth round. And then Marvin Ridge and Porter Ridge, every year are in the playoffs. And then Cuthbertson has been known for their defense over the past few years. And then, Piedmont, I really like, the way Coach Dillard is building that program. They've got some talented kids in there, names that you may not recognize, but they can play. They can really play. I really like, looking at those players' films and taking a look at them. So Before we get into what the prediction is, I got a couple more comments, and I might run them on the screen here in a minute. But Austin Robinson is sharing the Gaston County FCA Jamboree, which is going to be on Friday, August 14th. This is another jamboree. Another good jamboree is what I want to say. This is going to be at Stuart Kramer High School, which is near Belmont in Cramerton. So we got Forest View, Bessemer City kicking it off at 5:30. 6:30, we got South Point against Burns. That's a heck of a jamboree right there. And then another great matchup at 7:30, the home team, Stuart Kramer, going against Kings Mountain. So that's another really good jamboree. And I really like it. You know, teams are not ducking challenges, man. And that's the time you want to go test yourself, is in these, you know, kind of scrimmage setups to see where your team is at against another good football team. So that's going to be some good football going on at the Gaston County FCA Jamboree. All right, I got someone here with me, so we're going to bring on the illustrious Mr. Billups to the show.
Man, can you hear me?
I hear you, man.
Yeah, I don't change my setup now. I'm on elevator. I got me a little studio now.
Oh, man. All right.
Got me a little studio mic. You know, for everybody who don't know, I'll be streaming. On my Twitch and my YouTube.
Okay. I hear
so
you,
I had
man.
to get a little advanced.
I like that. I might throw you.
Sorry, man. I took it. Hey, look. I sent you that text because you already know what I was doing.
What were you doing?
I was asleep.
Oh, all right. Well, you know. We talked about it. Hey, we talked about it last week. You know, you gotta condition yourself at this age.
I watched Game of Thrones and it was getting interesting. Yeah, I said, man, let me go do this show right quick. I don't see Game of Thrones about 55 million times, but I was in it.
Oh,
now
boy.
I dozed off.
That's an interesting show. Oh, where'd he go? All right, well, maybe he dozed off again. We're in mid-season form around here, if you couldn't tell. Oh, there he is. Okay.
I knew that was gonna happen. Every time I give him my darn computer.
That's okay. That's all right.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, man. We're gonna get into the first conference here. The Southern Carolina was focused on Union County to start out here. So,
all right.
In our first prediction here, we've got, and once again, my name's on it. Okay, this year Billups is joining me in solidarity.
Yeah, we're standing in it.
Direct all hate mail to me. It's okay. It's all right. But my prediction for this conference, we got Weddington at number 1, Charlotte Catholic at 2, Marvin Ridge 3, Porter Ridge 4, Sun Valley 5, Cuthbertson 6, and Piedmont at 7. And I'll let you digest that for a second, Billups. Weddington, led by Andy Capone. They're still the standard in this league. I think to be the champion, you got to obviously beat the champion. And they've established themselves as, the dominant program here. They're going to look a little different this year. They've got a new quarterback, Jared Street, coming over from Independence. Anthony Barino in the backfield, I think is going to be a dynamic threat, a name that you're going to hear a lot on Friday nights. And then defensively, Mekhi Henriquez and Eric Henriquez coming over from Porter Ridge in that program is going to, make an impact defensively. And they've got some other guys. Oh, well, thank you. See, this is why we do the show, because we don't get breaking news updates like that. Well,
he transferred.
Where did he go?
The running back?
That's apparently according to Jackson Gibbs here.
I ain't surprised. They all do transfer.
So
no shot.
Thank you for sharing that.
I don't need no messages.
But to that point, once again, they're gonna be a
wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you, Jackson. Thank you for that. So that's gonna make them look a little different. If that does come to fruition, because, in these 2026 times, player movement, when you do this kind of stuff that we do, it makes it, fluid when you have to adjust on the run, and seeing who's going to be where. And I tell people this all the time, sometimes I'll get, messages about, player names on graphics and saying, this person left and I say, well, I don't get press releases. we don't have a transfer portal in high school. Despite what you might see on social media. We get this information and, you try to,
we get the same like y'all. We know a couple of coaches, but we really don't be asking them that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, man. As much player movement, as there is out there, coaches will tell me some coaches don't publicize when players come into their programs. Some do. Some, may share when a player leaves a program. Most don't, but. Getting information about player movement is very it's very tricky on the high school level.
I wouldn't like I say, let the kids, and like I said, I think I don't want to go. I don't think everybody should be free to do what they want to do. I don't put that much value.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We don't do that. We don't do that over here. We don't put too much.
And this is not a topic that I was telling my wife this ironically earlier. That transfers are not a topic I like to talk about at this point in the season because we're getting ready to play. And, we want to talk about what's going on the field. But, it's something that there's some really, really funny stuff going on with transfers, And I don't want to get into it, but just know that a lot of this stuff is not, being done in a recruiting manner. Let me put it that way.
Yeah,
there's a lot less recruiting going on than you would believe. Okay. Yeah. A lot of this stuff is being motivated, and parents have the right to do, and we've said this before. Parents have the right to do whatever they want, but the vast majority of player movement that you see out here is not because kids are getting recruited. I'm just going to put that out there.
No, I agree with that because a lot of them coaches really don't know them kids are coming. And I've been a part of I've been a part of losing their best player. And the parents came in there, it was nothing. That school did not recruit. They was like, this is the best option we feel for our son. I was like, hey, cool.
Exactly.
And like I said, I'm a parent and I don't care what people do. I want you to do what's best for your child. And I don't hold beef. I have a bunch of former players that have transferred, but I'm still cool with to this day. Like they good kids. It's just like I said, I see y'all on the forums and stuff. Maybe I'm a little too. Maybe Coach Billups has matured a little too well. Ever since I turned 40, I really don't get caught up in that stuff. It's better thing. Let's talk good about the programs, these children, and put these people in great light. I think that's me. I used to be probably one of the messiest people in shop, but now I understand. Like I said, I got daughters. Somebody might, especially Emery. Somebody might want my daughter Emery for volleyball because she's like 8 and she like 6'2" and 8.
Oh, she ain't got that tall. Oh, man.
Emery about 5'8". Did you look about 5'6", 5'7"? You remember last time? Oh yeah, you haven't seen her in a while. No, you have seen her.
Well, let's bring the producer onto the show. He's been
about time he come to work.
Man, you know how it goes sometimes, man. Computer just start updating. You know how it is, man.
Man, what you talking about? They don't want to get on the IT inside because me and you could go. Because Windows 11 is killing me right now.
I fought that upgrade for the longest. I did not want it.
Hold on till you win 10 devices as long as you can, ladies and gentlemen, please.
And stuff stop working after a while if you don't. So you're gonna make them.
I need to talk to you, Bills. It's about time for me to get a computer upgrade.
Make sure you got Windows 10. Nah, I got you.
All right, well, let's get back on topic here. Junior May is talking. Kids can only transfer before school starts.
Well, about that. About that.
It's so if they haven't played in it,
no.
No, we've seen hardship transfers.
They got hardship.
Yeah.
They have hardship. They can use hardship, and then you transfer from public to private, you don't have to sit out either. Like we don't see or private to public, they let you play too. So
yeah. So the short answer is no.
No.
You can transfer after school starts and be eligible in the same season, but it has to meet some conditions. All right. So back on the prediction here. Charlotte Catholic Mike Brodowicz, former longtime head coach, is back as the head coach in his second stint at Charlotte Catholic. And I'm going to tell you, man, nobody's talking about him. And I think that's a mistake.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be really tough in 6A. They were a third-round playoff team last year. And I think they like being under the radar. They don't
care.
They feel like everyone's kind of forgotten about them, and they're going to use that to motivate themselves. And they're going to come back and they're going to run that football, and they're going to play tough defense. And I think they're going to push Weddington in this league for sure. Marvin Ridge at third, they got a great quarterback. We're going to talk, or great looking quarterback. I don't want to put that expectation on him.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah.
We'll talk about him on the next slide. But David Johnson, new head coach down there, I know him. Coached against them for years. Man, he's a really good offensive coach, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do with that team. It's going to be interesting. Thank you for that update. I think, Jackson, you're going to be our transfer portal update guy.
Good job. That's the other one, though. That's the other quarterback.
Yes, it is. He's a senior.
The runner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he can run. Yeah.
That's the one from I'm sorry. That's the one, the kid who came last year, right?
Yes.
That's that.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
He's a good
yeah. Well, Porter Ridge, they're always going to be tough. I like the quarterback that they've got. He started in the playoffs when they went down to Richmond and put a scare into them. Corbin Donahue, who came to our showcase. It's going to be tough, though. They're going to replace this really stud receiver that went to Michigan State that made some huge plays for them last season.
They keep an athlete, though.
Yeah, they'll have someone step up. That's been the consistent thing about them.
I think they got the former quarterback brother there. Is that it? The Lockett kid? One of them. I think
I did hear that.
The younger brother's there.
Yeah.
He's pretty dynamic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good call right there. Sun Valley, we talked about it earlier. They made a nice run last year. A really, really good team, man. But they lost a ton of seniors. And they're going to be reloading. They still got some guys that can play.
And that coach.
Yeah, Coach Ryan Smith, heck of a coach, man. Sun Valley alum on top of that.
I think that's going to be tough in that conference.
Yeah.
That's some good football.
Yeah.
That 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are really good. Cupperson played good football too, but it's the reason why you got them right there too. So
yeah, for Cuthbertson in their case, coaching change. Of course, Coach Duke Howell's gone over to Myers Park. Plus graduating Mason Ivino, great running back for them, did a lot for them offensively. It's going to be tough to replace that production, but they're going to be good on defense. That's one thing that they've been consistent at, is playing really solid, strong defense.
That's crazy.
That's going to keep them in a lot of games.
You remember they really were known for like offense. Like that's crazy than being known for defense.
Yeah, it has definitely.
Like even when Dave was there, their offense was gone when Coach Johnson was there.
Yeah. And then, like I said earlier, about Piedmont, Piedmont is not going to be a pushover. They have good talent in that program. Coach Dillard's doing a really good job in building that program up. And I'm excited to see what they do this year. If those teams I have above them take them lightly, I think they can pull some upsets and get into the playoffs. I really believe that.
Now that conference is tough. You got to play football in that. Like you said, I think the top three are the top three. Well, I think it's the top two because I can see Porter Ridge overtaking Marvin, but if that quarterback plays, boy, they got a quarterback.
Yeah.
And then they got Leggett. As long as you got Coach Leggett coaching your O-line, you don't have a run game, you don't have a pocket, you don't have a clean pocket. So I understand why you got him over Porter Ridge. But Porter Ridge is no pushover. Porter Ridge, like I just said, they keep an athlete. You can plug and play in that offense.
Absolutely.
But they got a stud. If they got a stud, Porter Ridge are hard out. But they're a tough team. And Catholic don't miss noise. That's all I tell y'all. Catholic dangerous. I think
Producer, what do you think here, man?
Well, I mean, them first two is basically perennial powers. They always up there, no matter what. It's usually them first two right there. They just consistent. They just know how to stay up there. Porter Ridge, the Ridges, I'll call them. They're always in the mix. They can always surprise some people. Never push over. Like you say, Sun Valley's reloading and Covers in Piedmont. They might not go into the season with people might not have high expectations, but they can always surprise some people. So really, a really competitive conference. Like no, what I would call easy wins. No easy wins. No weeks you can take off here.
There it is. That's why we call him the producer. Always producing.
Indeed, for 8 seasons.
This guy.
All right, some key players in the Southern Carolina Conference. We talked about them earlier. Mekhi Enriquez on the edge has got a couple of offers. It's going to be really important for Weddington to get those replacements from all the defensive stars they've had the past couple of years. And I think he can come in and make an immediate impact for them defensively. Charlotte Catholic, I had a highlight offensive lineman, Big Will Johnson, interior. The guy can push in the run game really well. Strong in pass protection. Got some college interest for going on with him. The quarterback we talked about with Marvin Ridge, Levi Kerr. Oh man, he's out of Central Casting, 6'5", strong arm, accurate. He's got several Division I offers, and he's got the right quarterback. The right coach as a quarterback with David Johnson. I'm telling you, this kid is going to be a name you hear a lot on Friday night highlights. Porter Ridge athlete Keenan Sullivan. I really like this kid. He used to play quarterback. He's transitioned to receiver. Has done well at our CFI showcases the past couple of years. And I think, we talk about, production needing replaced at Porter Ridge. I think this is going to be the man. This is going to be the man to step up and be the man to replace what Ryshawn Elmore did for them last season from a receiving standpoint. And, I think they're going to put the ball in his hands in the running game a little bit too. Sun Valley running back Joshua Bell. He's going to be toting the pill a lot. Like we said, Sun Valley lost a ton of production from a great senior class last year. And, I know this kid met him at our showcase. He's going to be ready to go. Great attitude. And he's going to step up and do a great job. For Cuthbertson, big offensive lineman, Rohan McLeod, 6'3", 250. When Cuthbertson was running the football really well last year, they ran behind this young man a lot. And he's going to be an important piece for him. And then Piedmont linebacker Davis Weicker is committed to Lenore Ryan, great size, 6'2", 6'3" kid, athletic, tackles well in space, and he's a leader. He's a leader. So I know there are many more players to highlight on these teams. Of course, we mentioned Jared Street at Weddington. Thank you, Karen, coming into Weddington.
He figured that out. He get that offense going, boy.
What's that?
All he got to do is listen to Capone. He'd be all right.
Oh, yeah. Oh
He
yeah,
be
absolutely,
all right.
absolutely,
That's the guru right
for
now.
sure. There are several more key players, of course, for these teams that are going to make big plays throughout the season. And this is the time for me to share that this year we're going to highlight players on their own show. So the Tuesday night show, which was Between the Lines last year, will now become a players only show. And it'll be me hosting, and we're going to focus on players. We're going to talk about players, highlight the players from the week that Petman's players that I do. But we're going to expand on a little bit. We're going to try to get some players on the show, talk to them a little bit. It's going to be the players show. I got to find a name for it, but that's going to start on week 1. So week 1, that show will have some players that did well in scrimmages and that kind of thing, and we'll get it going. So that'll be throughout the regular season. So if you got a player that you want highlighted on that show, that's the show to do it. This show, Football Focus Weekly, is going to be about the football only. Not that I won't talk about it, but it's going to be about the football only.
That man had a nap today. He don't have a chance to think about what he want to do. That's what I'm
saying. Oh no, I know now. I know. Thank you, Nikisha. Appreciate that. All right, let's move on to our next conference. We got the Rocky River 4A, 5A conference. We're going to be talking about Anson County, Mount Pleasant, West Stanley, Forest Hills, Monroe, and Parkwood. Another Eastern CFI area conference here. Last year, Monroe was still strong in this league, but Mount Pleasant, Forest Hills stepped up, had strong seasons. Parkwood's on to come up. West Stanley, Coach Jackson building that program up. And then Anson County, man, it's just tough. It's tough out there, man.
Anson County haven't been the same Anson County in a while.
Have you driven through there recently?
Yeah. But I understand. That's what I'm saying. I understand. Yeah, it's like it ain't the same. It's not the same. It's sad because when we were coming up, boy, Anson County was a bad boy.
Anson County was giving it the independence when we were coming up.
Yeah.
when the TK was there.
Yeah, Anson County was no joke now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's time moves on, and businesses have left Anson County, and of course, if businesses leave, people leave, and it's they used to be a 4A school, believe it or not. Now
they were 2A now, like they 3A, 2.
Well, 4A. I mean, they're 4A, but it's 2, equivalent of 2A. Yeah. So still a traditional, proud community, but it's just tough, man. It's tough. All right, producer, any thoughts on these schools come to your mind?
Curious about Monroe, just kind of seeing how they fit into things, because they, obviously coming off a championship year, bit of a slow start by their standards last year, and then they got it going. So I'm kind of curious if how they come out the gates.
Yeah, I think they've still got some talented kids. And on that note, I've actually got them winning the conference here. I've got Monroe 1, Forest Hills 2, Mount Pleasant 3, Parkwood 4, West Stanley 5, and Anson County 6. I'll let y'all digest that, and I'll tell you, Monroe, they've got a 2-headed monster in the backfield. Jameer Jackson and Colin Polk. Colin Polk came in from Forest Hills. He's a kid that I really, really like. He is a running back, but he can split out and play receiver out wide or in the slot, and he's got real dynamic speed. And I think one of you just said about Monroe, they're known for their speed, and with those two, and then the quarterback, Bryson, I hope I say this right, Gressifa, at the quarterback spot, I think offensively you're going to see Monroe get back to what they do best, is getting guys in space, making big plays, and putting the ball all over the field and stressing defenses. That's what they love to do offensively. Forest Hills, Coach Giddings coming into that program. I think that was a good hire as their head coach. Previous head coach went to Charlotte Christian, Jamie Deese. So they've got two really good guys in Baker at linebacker and Finazzi on the line of scrimmage. That's really going to drive that team, I think, to a good season. Coach Crosby at Mount Pleasant, he's going to get the absolute most out of his guys every year. They're going to be tough. They're going to run that football in the model of Charlotte Catholic. Little different scheme, but same type of, tough mentality on both sides of the ball. It's going to be a 4-quarter fight with them. Parkwood, they're on the come up. They've got a lot of good young talent in that program that's been developing over the past couple of years with Coach Mobley. Energetic young coach doing some really good things in that community down there. Wes Stanley, talking about Coach Jackson, trying to get that thing built up. They were the team last year. I don't know if y'all remember, but they were the team that got in last year, lowest seed in the playoffs. They had one win. Then they went on the road and they won a playoff game at 1-9 and upset I think the number 9 seed. So I'm going to try to come in and build off of that. And then we talked about Anthony County with some of the struggles, just numbers kind of game and, not really knowing what you got in a tough situation. So Joe Hughes coming in. What's up, Joe? He says Monroe with a good litmus test. What'd you say?
All right, turtleneck. Monroe with a good litmus, man. I told you, man. Look, he too educated for him. That's like their South Carolina education right there, boy. Lord Jesus.
Joe, I'll see you out there on Friday, man.
And then you can explain what you just wrote.
It's litmus paper. You didn't take chemistry?
Nope.
All right.
Yes,
producer,
I did.
Can you tell them what litmus paper is?
You do the chemical test. Strips.
Okay. All right. You do know. All right.
See? Yeah. What Shaw didn't fail me, baby.
Debatable. Austin Robinson coming in. Coach Mobley, one of the best guys you'll meet pulling for. Yeah, he's a real good dude. Real good dude for sure. Real good. Good young coach, man. Good young coach.
Monroe plays Chris on Friday. Yikes.
Yeah, well now it's the first scrimmage.
I just like messing with it. I just like saying it. Monroe ain't scared to play nobody. Like
no, they're not.
Monroe don't care. Like Monroe is probably one of the few people. They're kind of smart. That's kind of like they'll play games to boost their RPI, but at the same time, they're not scared to play anybody. And they know they'll win their conference, especially in their conference. No offense to nobody in the conference. That's just how they think. Understand that's how Monroe is a very confident high school. I would tell you, in any sport. They'll go play anybody.
Yeah.
And that's that community for you.
Yeah, I like that about them. They feel like, they can compete on any level and it doesn't matter. You just strap it on and go play. And
no, there's respect, and they have, like most fans of schools say, well, this is how we are. Monroe legit has done it. They'll play anybody anywhere. And they don't care. They legit.
Absolutely.
Chris, you gotta give Chris and them the same thing. Chris gets Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? They don't.
And we'll talk about them in a little bit. They're coming up. Players here. Talking about Jameer Jackson. Probably the best running back in the area that doesn't get a lot of press, and he should. He's really good. Rushed for over 1,200 yards last year, and I think he's going to be even better with. Like I said, with Colin Polk joining him. Oh, Karen, yes, absolutely. Yeah, producer, you remember when we went down there?
Mm-hmm, absolutely. They were really good.
They were great.
Yeah, I heard when they were with my when I was there. What's it called?
God Almighty, they're really good. I'm excited, man. That's one thing I love about football season: getting to hear the bands and getting back to high school football.
The atmosphere.
There y'all go.
Mm-hmm.
Bands, the camaraderie. That's what I'm talking about.
Sounds Such big vocabulary on the show tonight.
Hey, man, that West Charlotte education, baby.
Okay. Joe with a good point here. Yeah, I remember that. They were up 14-0. Jumped on them real quick. And then South Point got the red bone going. And yeah.
That red bone wants to get going, boy.
It's hard to stop.
It's like a hard day, baby.
I'm telling you, man, my old buddy Mark Sanders, we played West Rowan in the playoffs in 2010, and West Rowan ran that football, and Mark told him, the media, he was like, it was like trying to tackle a boulder rolling downhill. Yeah. And that's how South Point is when they get that red bone going. It's like you're just sitting there trying to line up and slow it down, but
it's because it's like it's simple yet complex at the same time. Like,
shoot, that's like dang, I forgot. It was coming back. I forgot the name. Pembroke, not Pembroke. I'll remember it later. But they used to run that veer down there near the beach. Yeah, they had that defensive lineman playing at that up back, boy. Went down there, played them when I was in Providence, boy. Oh my God, our mask on was long ride back.
We'll talk about them in a minute too. They're coming up as well. But Kai Finazzi on the O-line, D-line, big, strong, 6'3", 300 pounds. Yeah, big time player. Big Cooper Mullis. Mount Pleasant had to once again.
They keep an old lineman, man.
Oh yeah, 6'2", 290. Moves mountains up front.
And they still got Big Bevilacqua coaching, right? Is that still coaching old line?
I believe so. If I'm wrong, I'm sure I'll.
Hey, he'll tell me. He'll
I believe so.
I think he still is.
Anwar Bitt is an athlete. He's going to help Parkwood at receiver and defensive back, all conference player last year. West Stanley, Big Brody Hudson, 6 foot 280, holding the point up front. And then athlete Titus Mungo for Anson County. He's going to do a little bit of everything offensively and defensively for the Bearcats. So once again, in these, kind of previews, I don't want to take up too much time, especially when we had 5 conferences tonight. So we kept it shorter on the players, but throughout the season, we're going to focus on players a lot. Like I said, the Tuesday night show, unnamed, but that'll be the player show. Well, thank you, Chat Administrator. Right on time.
That's how you can do this, guy.
If you do not like a prediction tonight, please utilize the email address pepiswrong@gmail.com, and we will take your complaint. And
or you can send Brandon Billups a message on Facebook, because I am not on my social media no more. So I would get to it probably. It's 2026, probably 2036. I will see it. So please send it.
You gonna log in there in about a week?
No, I've been on my social media about since January. I don't need that stuff.
Well, can we fact check him, producer?
You can. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be worth it.
No, look at that.
Brandon Billups on Facebook, July 21st.
There you go.
He said January.
I haven't said nothing.
This is you. You just made a post on July 21st.
Not even a month. But I ain't been on since January.
I haven't.
Oh. So how does this work? You got AI making posts for you?
Maybe so. No, I'll play probably so. I don't know, but I don't be on it like that. Like I may make a post and get off, but I don't check none of this stuff. Like Twitter.
Now the goalposts have changed.
No, it don't like Twitter. Like you ever see me on X and
you sound like them dudes.
Social media.
You sound like them dudes. The police question on First 48. I wasn't there, but I was there.
I don't play with that First 48 stuff. I already got something. I'm trying to fight myself. So hey, shout out to them guys. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Look at Brandon laughing. He know, Pep.
Oh boy.
It's definitely football season, man. That's all I can say.
All right, in the comments, Karen Belk is saying Nally Creek is playing Dutch Fork at Gaffney on the 10th. That'll be interesting.
Is that a
We'll
scrimmage?
see. Joe is confirming that. So yeah, that's a scrimmage. What is the 10th? August 10th is Monday?
It's Friday.
It's like a Monday or Tuesday. Monday, ain't it?
No, the 7th is Friday. That's gotta be a Monday.
Wow.
Monday scrimmage.
Why would they? You know what?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say something. Look,
I mean, it is a scrimmage. You know, it's a scrimmage. So.
I ain't doing
it. It might be one of those joint practices or something.
Why would they do it?
That's the NFL stuff, ain't it?
But some teams are doing that.
Right, I'm not surprised.
Well, you would get more out of that than a scrimmage. In all honesty, you can do different stuff. Like you can do your one-on-ones against another team and scenarios, and
that goes to the next one, man. That's trying to solve Rubik's Cube, trying to figure out what Mount Creek and that wonderful staff is thinking over there.
Well, hey, the Charlotte show's next week, and I'm going over there next Wednesday. So.
Well, hey, blessings to them. Good job. Look forward to see what y'all do.
Lonzo Dent says, watch out for Austin Godley at West Stanley. Okay. I'll have to look him up, man. We'll check him out. They've got another kid, Dominic Danzy, dynamic playmaker, does a lot for them on offense, especially. He'll be an important piece for those guys also. Craig Fail. Craig is usually is our Friday Night Live sponsor, which we hadn't started yet because we hadn't had Friday night.
He better not burn it. He is your partner.
Craig, I will definitely reach out to you very soon.
Thanks for supporting us.
Absolutely.
Go Pumas.
It is.
Go Pumas.
Here it is right there.
Go Pumas. Brandon, come on. Go Pumas. We got a sponsor, baby. Go Pumas.
Oh, definitely. Pumas all the way.
There
yes,
it
sir.
is. Good job, guys. Good job.
We'll change the colors.
Oh, man. This is the question for the audience. When is Marvin Ridge's media day? I had to reach out to Coach Johnson on that one. Now, I will say this. Union County is the one county that has never done
Union County ain't doing no media
day. I asked Coach Giddings the other day, I said, have you heard anything about a media day down there? He said, absolutely nothing. Traditionally, through the years, they have never done media stuff down there.
Tell them go find them a Popeyes or something like everybody else and go do your little dance and go to the gas station.
I think they're talking about a media day where we come out and talk to them,
Oh, they don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know.
Union County like that. Union County football is different, man.
They're locked in down there. Not to saying that the other places aren't, but I'm just saying that's just
Union
not
County.
their thing.
They'll play football in Union County. I would tell you that.
I would love to do it. And just on that note, while we're talking about it, I heard from several area players, and they wanted to do a media day because they see all the other ones, all the ones we have in Charlotte, and then other areas across the state are starting to do it. And I told them, I said, talk to your coaches. It's like if someone comes to me with interest in doing it, we'll try to put something together. And last year we had a lot of interest, and we did the open format media day for conferences that didn't have a media day. We had 12 schools there. I thought it was great. This year I only heard from one school outside of some of the others that did media days that was wanting to do it again.
Can I say something about that? I think
go ahead.
The coaches, all the coaches, y'all gotta understand, like, times have changed, man. Y'all gotta do more things that we're not accustomed to doing. You know what I'm saying? Primary example, my good friend Sean Galloway, the head coach at Rocky River, and he did a media day, and he also did the little media shoot like all the kids like to do. And I was shocked. I called him. I thought something was wrong. I thought he was injured or something. But he was like, "Nah, you gotta do. You gotta get with the time. You gotta do stuff like that because." It's a lot of I know everybody like, well, this program we got standards and stuff like that. Man, you gotta let these kids have fun, man. You gotta let everybody deserve an outstanding high school experience, and that's why some of these kids are leaving. I'm just being honest with you. Like, y'all gotta let them be kids, man. When we was kids, we wanted to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff and stuff like that when we played. But just be control. But I also tell coaches, make sure you got responsible people out there while they're filming these stuff, like if they're doing the hype video stuff like that. Make sure you got people who actually got some common sense and care about your kids and stuff like that. But it's all about making sure everybody has an outstanding experience in high school. So I strongly suggest y'all do the media days and y'all do the hype video. It don't matter if your team might win 1 or 2 games. Let them have that experience, and you might see a different side of your kids. You get what I'm saying? Advocate for your children.
And that goes back to something that I've talked about before. At the end of the day, these are kids.
Yes.
These are kids at the end of the day. And I think a lot of that gets lost sometimes when, you start talking about scholarships and recruitment and all this kind of stuff.
We're the same way.
A lot of these kids are not going to go play past high school football. They deserve a great, memorable experience. And think about it, man. For us at our age, how cool is it for us, if you did it, to go and look at a newspaper clipping from when, we played? I used to get up every Saturday morning, walk to the store, and see if they actually wrote about Harding in the paper.
Yeah. That was the day back when we come and see your name in the paper. Did you get your name in the paper? Did you do something to get in the paper?
Well, I knew my name wasn't going to be in there.
But you know what I'm talking about, like on the stat line, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, look,
box score.
Yeah, in the box.
Yeah, that's a lost art. Yeah, that's
that used to be.
That was Max Preps.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I just thought me being the grumpy old man, being the person who used to be like, man, I don't understand the value of, man. As I start thinking about it, man, you gotta let these kids have fun, man. We did so much crazy stuff when we were coming up, and we've been removed. Some have been moved like 22. I think I'm about like 22 years and stuff like that. But it's been a while, you know what I'm saying? But
let me say this, man. Can you imagine if there was a media day when we played?
Ooh, it would have been shut down.
The coaches now are so much more
mature.
Yes. Back then, you can imagine what.
I'm just glad we didn't have social media. Can you imagine we had social media?
It was a different time, man.
We had forums and stuff. People used to talk junk before, but can you imagine social media? Like, oh man.
Oh my god.
That's why I be telling y'all we can't talk really bad about these kids because all our stuff is undocumented, but there's some stuff there's some conversations. But
I hate to bring this up on this show, but Chris Clark, if you follow the Facebook, Chris Clark Sports, he's been posting all these old games, from our time. Mm-hmm. And apparently today, producer, you might have seen it, but apparently today he posted the West Charlotte Harding 87-0 game.
Oh yeah, I was there for that.
And it's a tough memory.
I ain't playing that one.
Well, bro, hey, that's all.
I ain't playing that one, but I know what happened.
Can you imagine if that happened in the social media era back then?
Viral.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
And what was the what was it? Nick Maddox 97. That would have
97-0 on a running clock.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people understand. Like when we played, it was cold blooded. It was some cold blooded stuff going on, baby.
Yes, it was.
These kids are. That's why I tell them, man, you can't sit here and say, well, they do. Man, we were worse, man. We were fighting after games and stuff like that, man. Like, boy,
there's some guardrails up now because you remember back in the day, you had to have what was it, like 11 practices before you get dressed?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wasn't no accurate records. Yeah, he got his 11 practice.
Yeah,
wasn't no records. Yeah, he got him. He's good. He's got his practices. Come on.
I remember one time, I swear, we counted somebody with 4 practices in one day.
We used to do that.
The coach had him outside.
Put it back on. That's a start a new practice.
30 minutes. All right, that's your 5th practice. I go inside.
They used to have us in the weight room. They used to have a weight room with the helmet and shoulder pads on, lifting. Talking about, that counts.
So there's like we always talk about, people our age love to talk about back in our day.
Gosh.
Some things, not all, some things are better now. People our age don't
there are some things much better.
Some things are better.
Heat restriction.
Man, they ain't believing that.
Multiple water breaks.
Man, they ain't believing that. We had to earn water.
Acknowledgement that there's a such thing as a concussion.
Man, you just got your bell ruined.
Right,
you got your bell ruined.
Acknowledging there's such thing as the sun. Like, man, I used to be out there, boy, parched. Like, I tell these kids, y'all know, Coach, I'm thirsty. I was, man, you have never been thirsty in your life. And I played good gracious. And we used to have my old school water bottle. We had like 4 water bottles. You got to figure out.
Y'all had
the water horse. What was the thing?
We had the rusty water horse.
Yeah, the spigot. Yeah. And the whole team got to drink out. Y'all better figure it out, boy.
And you know what you did when we were seniors? We go over there and just yank a freshman off and just throw them in the mud.
That's what they understand. We used to practice in the mud. They get a little rain. Oh, we ain't practicing. What?
And coaches used to encourage it.
Get out there and get some.
Y'all got 30 seconds. Just throw that freshman out the way.
So yeah, some things have improved, man.
Some things
come a long way.
It's very progressive now. So y'all thank us for going through it. That's why people crazy.
Oh gosh. All right. Back in
don't make me get started. I'll tell them how they taught us how to hit too.
They don't want that. Oh, we don't need to get into that. Let's get back on the show. All right. Karen is saying Indy versus Hillcrest. Oh yeah, McDonald's class. They played in that for a few years down in South Carolina. That's a good jamboree.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I'm glad West Charlotte's getting all that out the way now. Today, that Indy versus Hill. Ooh.
Yeah. Karen also saying, Karen, I've seen some clips on Instagram, but I haven't seen like a comprehensive breakdown. I know Bay Hackle Sports was there, but they haven't put their stuff out yet. They might be holding it for their
Jeff always hold it. Jeff don't hold it.
Yeah, I hate I couldn't make it because I really wanted to get out there and catch up with those coaches and players. One thing that I really try to do is film everything. Like when I do the media days, I'll try to film, all the interactions and put them up on YouTube or our social media. All that stuff that I've done. We did Greater Charlotte Athletic Conference last week. Saturday was the South Piedmont 4A 5A Media Day. And then Monday I did Catawba Shores Media Day. All that stuff is on YouTube, also on social media platforms. Make sure you check those out. But I did miss the Southwestern Conference Media Day. And, of course, I missed yesterday the Power 6 Media Day. So it's great that they have, these things like we were talking about before. But for me, it's hard. Monday, I was double booked, and I couldn't, obviously I couldn't do 2 and 1. And Shaquan usually helps me out, but he was tied up. So we couldn't get Southwestern, which I hate, and I really hate I missed Power 6 yesterday. But so we'll try to catch up with those schools though and get some stuff done. My job now, I don't get a lot of free time anymore. And of course, producer works, Billups works, Shaquan works. So
yeah, I got promoted. I'm in cybersecurity, so I'll be busy all the time.
Yeah. So the other outlets do a good job, but we usually just film it all and just let you consume it all. That's the thing that we do.
You can't be everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Other outlets, they cut it up and do their features and all that, and that's cool. There's more than one way to skin a cat, but that's what we like to do. Kevin Smith sharing the Cleveland County Jamboree again. Thank you for the matchups right there. You got Monroe Crest, South McBurns, Corbion, Shelby, and Myers Park Kings Mountain. Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, I'll be there Friday. And I think Joe's going to be there too. So we'll talk about those teams here in a little bit. They're coming up in the previews.
Let's get to the next one.
Yeah, we got good comments going on right here. I might put them on screen here in a minute. Let's see. Trayvon. What's up, Trayvon? Statesville's at Hickory Friday. That's a good one. Yeah, Hickory,
I already knew.
Forsyth, yeah.
I knew that.
That's a good one.
I got, I'm Greyhound now.
Yeah. I visited with those guys earlier this summer. Good looking group of kids.
Yeah, I heard about the visit. It was good. It was good. Breon speaks. Breon speaks very highly of you, and me and you had a conversation about it, so it was good.
I appreciate that. John Martin, real quick before we move on. Coach Griner was on the, and I'm gonna shout him out because I liked what I saw. I think it's called the Buck Naked.
He was on the Brinson Butner podcast.
Yeah, No Limit Larry.
Yeah, Buck and No Limit Larry.
Yeah, he talked a lot about what happened at West Charlotte. I don't think he's coaching right now.
No.
But we'll see. Season hadn't started yet, so we'll see.
Somebody grab. I think he sit out and wait because like everybody. I think everybody keep on hearing some stuff about to happen in South Carolina.
Okay. We'll stay tuned on that one. All right. North Piedmont 6878. That's probably why numbers are coming up because they know the North Piedmont is here. In this conference, we got North Iredell, Statesville, Davie County, Lake Norman, Mooresville, and South Iredell. Interesting conference here. Last year, Mooresville won this conference. They had a good season. But there's been some changes, obviously, in this conference. South Iredell with a new coach who was formerly at Statesville. Statesville with a new coach who was formerly at Cox Mill.
Let's go Greyhounds.
Yeah. Davie County, second year with their coach.
That's what's it called, right? Who was that? West, right? West.
He was at West Cabarrus. Yep. And doing a good job with getting that program going in the right direction. And then, of course, the steady hand at Lake Norman with Coach Jonathan Oliphant. I believe he's been there 9 years. Doing a really good job with the Wildcats. North Iredell also has a new head coach. So a lot of change in the league and then some stability at Lake Norman and Mooresville. So let's go to the comments here. Chat Administrator has posted his predictions for the conference.
What?
He's got Lake Norman at 1, Davie County 2, Mooresville 3, Statesville 4, South Iredell 5, and North Iredell 6.
They ain't gonna let him back in Mooresville, boy.
I know it was tough for him to type that out. I know that was.
You ain't gonna be part of the pop this year, boy. He done lost his mind.
He says the Mooresville 4-peat ends this year.
Wow.
Wow. That was tough to hit send on, I'm sure.
Wow. Go ahead and post the other one. I see what he said.
Interesting. Anyone but Mooresville. Oh, is that true?
And he knows why. I can't stand Mooresville.
What'd they do to you?
Do tell.
When I was at West Charlotte, what they do to me. When I was at Hopewell, what they do to me. When I was at Cox Mill, what they do to me. Do I gotta say anymore?
What'd they do?
Beat the living daylights out of me. Nah, I love him, boy. You know, my boy, the running back coach over there. I love him. I like, Mooresville cool with me. But they did beat the snot out of me. Ain't no lie.
Oh man.
Especially when my boy was the head coach. When Nixon, that was my dog. That was my dog.
Good dude. Good dude.
That was my dog.
Yeah. John Martin. Oh man. Y'all
God,
are rough tonight. Good gracious.
But he said
they're good people up there.
no,
Good
that
people
student
up
said,
there.
hey, no, but Mills
No, they've been good to me.
shoot, boy. I
don't know what you did. They've been good to me.
And they got on me because I had the wrong colors on. Them kids, you had the wrong colors on. I said, good, this is a game.
Oh,
I love it. They no Morrisville. I tell everybody, you experience a football game at Morrisville, you need to go experience. I love coaching at Morrisville. Them prepared, they got this wonderful home side, and then they have the most crappiest side.
Oh boy,
you ever seen in your life. But
AJ, yeah, this is a good call right here. Zyfar, the talented running
went back.
Yeah,
he went back.
Yeah, he did leave Morrisville to go to Gainesville. Now he's back at Morrisville. So
he went back.
That's going to be an important piece for them offensively.
They already had another running back. They had him, boy. Good grace of life.
Our buddy Far West. Yeah, what's up, man? Far West, North Carolina. What's up? Good to see you, man. I think I saw you post some rankings the other day. They looked interesting.
No, but the guarantee running back, that dude is really, that boy to go, boy. You get
this year I don't think. Well, let's get into my predictions.
Let's go.
And then we'll get into it. All right, so I've got Lake Norman, Mooresville, Davie County, Statesville, South Iredell, and North Iredell as the prediction for the North Piedmont 6A, 7A conference.
I like that. You're even more optimistic than Kyle.
Well, let me tell you why. Well, first of all, Lake Norman is loaded. They absolutely loaded. We'll talk about the quarterback on the next slide, but they got a bevy of talented receivers. They got a good offensive line. They got good returning players on defense at all three levels. And like I said, the coaching stability is strong. And I think they know what they got. They know this is their time. And they're going to be dangerous. They're going to be dangerous, man. And it's going to be a team nobody wants to see come playoff time. They're veteran, coached well, talented, good team in Lake Norman this year, man. I went Mooresville over Davie County. It was a tough call, honestly, but I think offensively, Mooresville is still going to be strong. Like we talked about with Zyfar coming back at the running back spot. Of course, our boy J-Man graduated, so
yes.
I think that definitely helps replace that production. And then they're going to be able to throw the football, I believe. They've got a talented quarterback in the program. And, Coach Mayo's going to coach those guys up along with his staff. Defensively, though, that's where they lost a lot of, senior leadership and talent last season.
But Mayo defensive guy, so they're well, no, not Mooresville will be fine.
They got a good defense coordinator.
Yeah, they do that. They got old buddy who used to be at Huff, man. They're gonna be fine.
He'll get them right. He'll get them
right. That secondary with the issue last year, they still won games. Like they always keep a D lineman or something. So I don't know. You never count Mooresville out. If they got running backs, and they got athlete at quarterback, Mooresville always a tough out. It's like I said, it's dangerous, but I understand why you got it too. But like I said, I think Lake Norman is the big dog, but I think I'm a little biased, but I think Statesville got something. Statesville, Breon is not scared of Davie or Mooresville. And him being around them kids, that's dangerous. Like Breon, he'll go play. You might see AK Breon, and that's dangerous. You see that play call was at AK. And everybody, and you know anything about Breon Holmes and that AK run, understand what I'm saying. That's when it's dangerous. Like, I'm just saying, I haven't seen him talk like I've been talking this year. The boy lock in. So that's all I would tell you. So you might want to buy.
Hey, that happens when you go back home, man.
Hey, he's home. You might want to buy some real estate. But Davie County and Statesville are two dangerous teams. I would tell you, they are very, very, very well coached.
Yeah, to Chad Administrator's point here, Davie County really good on defense. We really love their head coach and offensive line. They've got a good quarterback too.
David always good. David County always.
Well, I'll tell you, we played Davie County in the playoffs. We went up there and they looked like dang on Clips and Tigers coming out.
Like I said, they are great. Like y'all don't. This conference right here. I can't say nothing bad about none of them coaches and coaching staff. Like it's really some good coaching staff right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Lake Norman coaches that like often, you know what he does. Moorville, he replaced Nixon and look what he's doing. You know, he just kept it going, kept the machine going. And like I said, David County head coach, man, that boy has been on some games. He don't want some football. He don't been in some meaningful football games. And like I said, Breon, him going home, I think that was dangerous. South Iredale coach, I think him going home, that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's another one. Absolutely.
I'm just saying, I don't know. There's gonna be some popcorn every night, and there's some beef in there too. That's what's funny.
Doc Caldwell, good call, AJ. He was our
probably one of the best receivers in the state.
Yeah, he was a wide receiver MVP at our CFI showcase in May.
That boy is smooth.
Ever since he left, he's picked up several Division I offers, and they've got some other guys. Noah Jacobson at receiver. It's gonna be another one. Highland Bellamy coming over from South Iredale is gonna be another one. And they've got another young man over there too. So yeah,
is right. He did leave, and the quarterback left too. Where'd the quarterback go?
I believe he's back.
Oh, okay. I know why.
Yeah.
There you go. Next question. I forgot. I forget what.
Yeah. So North Iredale is the one. I'm telling you, man. They got a new head coach. They had two seniors that did a lot for that program the last couple of years. It's going to be tough to try and rebuild a little bit and compete with these teams that have been together for a couple of years. So we wish
that quarterback and wide receiver duo in North Iredale?
Quarterback and running back.
Yes. I remember they had. Yes, they were really, really good.
Caleb Sales and Harold Jackson. Yeah, good kids. All right. Speaking of players, these are key players right here. Of course, Lake Norman quarterback Caden Kraft, who's got an offer probably from about every Power 4 school in the nation.
And deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone mentioned him earlier in the comments. Tanner Finnerty at linebacker for Mooresville is going to be a very key player for them. Yeah, thank you, AJ. That was a good call right there. He's going to have to be a defensive captain and bring on some young guys and get them, coached up and ready to go. Davie County linebacker Elijah Chafin committed to play at Army. Big physical and athletic middle linebacker, leading the charge at Davie County. Statesville, Jerome Newman, a player I've been very high on this offseason. He can play receiver. He can play edge. Really athletic kid, strong. He's going to be an important player for the Greyhounds. Mentioned the quarterback, Tristan Cowan at South Iredale, threw for 20 touchdowns last year as a sophomore. Back in the fold over there. And then North Iredale, Javian Rucker was a contributor last season. I see the comments. All that I know is alleged. I've heard similar things about that young man. We'll see. We'll see. But Lake Norman defensively, Memphis Barb, also another player to watch out for. He can play edge, off ball, or on ball linebacker.
Oh, this is his senior year.
Yeah.
That boy can play. That boy's a dog.
And then Mason Hefner at the DB spot. You can play outside linebacker or play that hybrid safety role. They've got guys, man. They got guys at every level defensively that are going to be impactful players. It's some good talent in this league. I mean, college level talent, and they're going to be fun. They're going to be fun to watch this year for sure. All right. Let's get to our next league, and this is going to be one that's a little controversial.
Uh-oh.
The Big South 5A, 6A. We're going out west. We're talking about Crest, Forest View, Hunter Huss, North Gaston, South Point, Ashbrook, and Kings Mountain. Last year on this show, there was a lot of riding the wave.
Still riding the wave.
You gonna do it, Billa?
I'm sorry, I'm eating this chicken, man. I've been trying to sneak it, but Brandon been watching me. Brandon been checking the head watching me. Hey, man, I'm hungry.
Last year we rode the wave with the Ashford Green Wave as they won the conference.
Wave. My fault. Players mess up.
This year is gonna be a different story, for sure. A lot of change within the league. We'll get into that here in a little bit, but overall, man, a lot of good traditional schools here with great fans, great Friday night atmospheres. What do you guys think about this league, man?
Go ahead, producer.
I mean, you pretty much know what you got with Crest. Kings Mountain, always in the mix. Ashbrook, there'll be some wave riding still. I ain't heard too much about Huss North.
Huss is always like Huss. Huss could have a year though. I will tell you that Huss. It just depends on what they. I gotta see Hunter Huss. You gotta see him.
Well, they came to the showcase.
Yeah, they look good. No, but I love the head coach. That's my dog. But it's just one thing you gotta see because that conference tough, man. But I don't know. Like Kings Mountain look good, boy. Kings Mountain look good. Ashbrook look good though. Like Kings Mountain, Ashbrook, and Crest look good. You can't go wrong with either one of them three teams. I would tell you that. And South Point, you got to put South Point in there. Like this is probably one of the best football playing conferences in high school in North Carolina. Just being honest with you, because they got powerhouses.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go Ashbrook. But I know if I was a betting man, I got a feeling you Crest or Kings Mountain.
Okay.
As long as you don't talk about that young quarterback like everybody, boy, they making that boy like he Peyton Manning. Haven't seen him throw one pass yet. I might go see him. What they talking about him?
Well, he was at the showcase.
Well, I don't pay attention. We got it. I don't want to talk about that. I don't pay attention to quarterback.
Okay. Well, great.
Oh wow.
My Big South 5A 6A prediction is the Crest Chargers at 1, Kings Mountain 2, South Point 3, Ashbrook 4, Hunter Huss 5, Forest View 6, and North Gaston 7. Crest has a lot of important guys returning from a state championship football team at 5A. They do have a seasoned quarterback coming into the program from Kings Mountain. They've got a good offensive line. They do have a new head coach in Mark Barnes, but he's been there before. So he's familiar with the program and, how things kind of run and flow over there. Crest also has good defensive guys at every level on the defensive side of the ball. And there's still stability in the coaching staff. So I think they're the favorites, to win the conference this year. But to your point about Kings Mountain, there's a ton of talent on that team. Outside of, the freshman phenom, Jordan Jenkins at the quarterback spot, they're going to have, returning running backs in that room. They provide the balance they'll need on the offensive side of football. Of course, we know about Xavier Hutchins. He'll be on the next slide at receiver as their key player. They've got a big, strong offensive line. They got guys on the defensive side of football that can get to the ball all three levels. We saw most of them at the showcase. They came strong. I mean, they're loaded. They're loaded for bear talent wise. It'll just be interesting to see how it all comes together, how fast it comes together.
Yeah.
Because if they're able to start out fast, they're going to push Crest for the top spot here. And then to your point about South Point, you can't sleep on them. The red bone.
Red bone.
It changes how you play defense when you play them. They're gonna have a new quarterback. Their quarterback that was there previously seemed like he was there for 8 years. He's finally graduated. But Kayvon Pless, he'll be on the next slide at the running back spot, the dive back. He'll be back, and he's a load at 5'11", 210. Coming downhill, boy. Tough to stop, man. Ashbrook had a great season last year, made the 4th round of playoffs. A lot of graduating kids, though, off a great Green Wave team. They're going to be reloading, but they still have quarterback AJ McClain and running back Savion Lindsay to make that offense go. They're still going to be good up front. Once again, kind of like what we said with Kings Mountain, how fast is it going to come together? Because I think they still have young talent. They just got to get game experience. And they're going to be a team that, if it comes together by conference play, they've got the winning pedigree. They won the conference last year. So coaches did not forget how to coach. That's for sure. Hunter Huss, always dangerous. Coach Thompson and those guys, athletes out the wazoo. We saw them, in May at the showcase. Always a numbers thing in depth with Hunter Huss.
Yeah.
It goes all the way back to when Coach McCoy was there. If they can build depth, they're going to be dangerous. And then Forest View, North Gaston, still kind of in the building phases with those programs. Forest View's getting turf is something I saw. That's exciting for them. And North Gaston with a new head coach this year. It's tough, man. It's going to be a tough hill to climb in this conference, boy. Tough hill to climb. Let's see. Comments, Dakota McCann thinks Crest can go back-to-back state championships if they stay healthy. Wow.
Yeah.
You think so, too?
They look good. Hey, like I said, that was a run, but I don't know. Like I said, in that conference, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough just winning that conference, to tell you the truth, because it's good football being played. And most of the time in the playoffs, I'm going to be honest with you, it's just where you get seeded at. Like, it just depends on that. I would tell you, it's more chess match for that, but they have the potential, but at the same time, it's about season, especially in their
5A. 5A is loaded, man.
Yeah, 5A is tough.
You're talking about Hickory, you're talking about J.M. Robinson.
Yeah.
And that's just the starting point.
Like it's always a sleeper team in 5A. Like I'll tell you, there's always, somebody get rolling at the right time, baby.
Players in this league. Big offensive lineman Nick Albright. Keep that offense together, humming for the Chargers this year. I mentioned Xavier Hutchins. Great sophomore year last year. Had about 50 catches as a sophomore. He's got D1 offers. He looked great at the showcase. He's on his way, man. He's on his way. Talked about Kayvon Pless at the running back spot for South Point. I believe he rushed for, oh my gosh, easily over 1,000 last year. I wanted to say he could rush for 2,000 this year, as much as they run the ball in that system. Savion Lindsay, I think he's in line for a big senior year, probably over 1,000 yards rushing for that young man. Quincy Fortenberry, dynamic athlete for Hunter Huss, does a little bit of everything for them all over the field. Polaris Newsom's a big, strong running back at Forest View. who can make some things happen, run through some people. He's got some impressive highlights. And then Rylan Barber at North Gaston is going to be a guy to watch. Summer Blevins is also here. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well out that way. Are you still at Famous Toastery? We never did our show out there. Y'all remember we were going to do a show out there?
I probably was.
We still need to do a show out there.
Famous Toast should be popping though.
I've never been there.
What?
You would approve.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to another Broken Egg?
Nah.
Hey man, let's go to the next slide, man. Hey,
What am I missing?
I thought he was a foodie.
I thought so too, man, based on them posts.
But yeah, I've been to Famous Toast. You ever been to another Broken Egg?
Typically, I eat breakfast at home, you know.
But hold on. But what brunch spots in Charlotte have you experienced? Have you experienced any of those Charlotte wonderful brunch spots?
Where did we go?
He don't say Waffle House, IHOP. I'm walking out. Turn my camera on.
No.
Nah, you gonna say that?
Come on, man. Let's go, man.
Brunch. Where did we go for brunch? I'm gonna have to go look at my Facebook feed, see where we checked in.
Oh Lord.
What about like Ruby Sunshine? You ever been?
Yeah,
there?
you been Ruby Sunshine?
That's good stuff.
That's good stuff. You been Leroy Fox?
I have been in Leroy Fox.
I know you've been there because you cut Southern food. You know, we gotta eat that Southern country food. But you can't go to no brunch spot, man.
So Famous Toastery is a brunch spot.
It's everything. The Famous Toastery is very good.
It's breakfast, but they open during the brunch.
Yeah, they open there. It's a little bit of everything. They're known for breakfast and brunch. Wonderful breakfast and brunch.
All right. Well, summer, we're going to do a CFI outing at Famous Toastery. So we may not do a show. We may just eat. But that's fine.
Brandon, don't get me with a good time.
That works also. Either one, man. You can do both. Either way, however it goes.
Well,
that was funny right there.
I would love to do a Gaston County Media Day like we did a couple years ago, but nobody seems to want to do it out there. So
they on full. We'll see.
We could do that over there, but
gauge the interest, man.
Hey, I don't know.
That man.
I'll shoot you a message, Summer. Just give me some time.
Look at this way. If people won't come out for Pet Man, then they ain't coming out for nobody. Look at it that way.
Well,
there we go.
So we won't take it personal, because if they don't come out for you, then that means they just.
Hey, a long time ago in another life, you know, I used to do shows at Wing King. And nobody came out.
In an alternate universe on Earth 2.
Oh, Wing King? Like the Wing King over there at Carowin Boulevard?
Yeah.
Hey. Pristine wing.
That was a past life, though.
That was
go over there, get you them rotisserie chicken wings.
Yeah. That was back in the Old Testament. That was a while ago.
Yeah, I've been Wing King minute moons. Look what the kids minute moons. Like a Star Wars, it's like a Star Wars trailer that time.
Oh, COVID is the cutoff. So anything before COVID is Old Testament.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like that. That's old. That was.
All right, we got a breakfast time up here, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, you never been at breakfast time?
My wife is mad at me because we've never gone. We drive past it coming home all the time.
Sunrise is good too, but another Broken Egg. Do y'all like?
What's the place on Almar Road? Is that Sunrise?
I think so. But do you like endless?
Yeah, I like Sunrise. Yeah.
Do you like bottomless mimosas?
I think mimosas are overrated.
Man, come on, man! You gotta take your wife, put your pinky up. Cracker Dun is good.
We went to a winery, and I drank my wine with my pinky up. I know how to do that. Childress Vineyards up in Lexington.
I'm proud of you, man. Hey, look, man, you gotta put that pink.
All right, sophistication, man. That's my middle name. Pet Man Sophistication.
You a Matthew Moore when you. Brother Matthew Moore.
All right, well let's get to the end of the show here because we just all over the place. All right.
Oh man, I be a bit the wine. Well, I don't do it no more. Sorry, are you watching? No, I have not.
All right, well we'll put producer backstage while he deals with something there.
Clipping his toenails or something.
All right, Southern Piedmont 2A, 3A, 4A is our last conference. We're going to talk about tonight, and this is a conference with a lot of talent. So we got Cherryville, Highland Tech, Bessemer City, Lincolnton, Shelby, West Lincoln, Burns, East Gaston, and Stuart Kramer all in this conference. Realistically, you could see 4 of these teams making a run in the playoffs and competing for a state championship. That's how good this conference is. Man. And this was by far my hardest prediction to make. Just going to be fully transparent. Lincolnton and Shelby met in the Western Final for 3A last year.
Oh, I know why it was hard.
And then Burns has a lot of guys coming back from a team that made, I believe, the 3rd or 4th round, and Stuart Kramer as well. And then even with those 4, outside of that, Cherryville, West Lincoln were 500 teams last year, made the playoffs. Bessemer City, of course, our buddy BD Waddell.
I don't know,
head
boy.
Coach out there.
He got them yellow, whatever they are. They look a little thuggish ruggers out there, but I like it. I don't know, boy. Bessemer City might coming in, and they might come in a little different tune this year, baby.
Oh man. And then East Gaston is a young team that's still building. And then Highland Tech, we know, kind of what the situation is.
Keep swinging the axe. Yeah, Highland Tech, man.
But great league, a lot of talent, great coaches, variety of schemes. It's a really fun league to sit down and analyze, man. It really is.
And you got to remember, Bessemer City got a secret weapon too, because
yes, they do.
Many people don't know that.
Do.
On that coaching staff, y'all better pay attention on that coaching staff. I just tell y'all that they got some secret weapons. They got some They got some. I ain't gonna talk too much bad, but Bessemer City got. If you've been in the showcase, you seen Bessemer City does not look like the same Bessemer City. I would tell you that. I was kind of shocked because when
they got some size, man.
Yes, and them kids to move, man. You remember when we were talking to Coach Waddell, BD, of course, is a friend of the show, but we thought he was talking about rebuild. He said, it ain't no rebuild right here, brother. He said, we just got to. And then when he told me he brought Coach Gray with him, I said, uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's Coach Gray is one of the best defensive minders in the state of North Carolina. So
on the top teams, though, and we're talking about top 4 here, and it's just a preview. Lincolnton, Shelby, Burns, Stuart Kramer, stability in the coaching staffs.
You gotta go your next slide.
Yeah, I'm going to. But I'll tell you what made it really, really tough was that reasoning there. A lot of players coming back, a lot of stability with the coaches. The single thing that put Lincolnton on top for me was the returning quarterback, because Shelby will have a new quarterback. Burns will have a new quarterback. Stuart Kramer will have a new quarterback. For a preseason prediction purpose, that's why I went with Lincolnton. Now, we all know those top 4 teams have the ability to knock each other off on any given Friday night. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this. All right, because I know there's a lot of passion.
Especially in Shelby, baby.
Schools, okay. Last year, Lincolnton won the conference. Shelby won the state championship.
Yeah.
So
I think Shelby will take that over, but you don't see that happen a bunch of times.
Yeah.
See a bunch of times, especially in that Charlotte Power Conference. The first before they made, Hufford Creek would win or Chambers would win, but I think one year when Chambers did not win, they won the state championship. Like it just sometimes I think Mallet Creek at the same time when Creek was on top, they didn't win it. I think Hufford won it. Or Chambers won, and they went ahead and won the state championship. It just You want to be hitting playing good football in October, November. You want to be playing your best football.
Right.
So, like I said, if you don't win the cup, I already know with Shelby. You already know what you're gonna get with Shelby. You know what you're gonna get with Burns. You know what you're gonna get with Lincoln. I like that Lincoln is not scared to play Shelby. I like that Shelby has all that pride and stuff like that. I respect that community. Cherryville is really undercard. They look good last year.
Cherryville, I'll tell you, out of the rest of the teams in the conference, Cherryville is one to watch because all of their production is coming back.
Yes.
A lot of their sophomores and juniors played big roles for them last year. They got to 6-6, and I don't think they lost anyone that produced in a big way stat-wise on their team. So there's excitement in Cherryville. I had some people reach out to me, and they are thinking, they can do some damage this year. So
I like that. I like that people that are reaching out and they're talking good at the schools and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. I think a lot of people should do that more often and stuff like that. Like advocate, like y'all doing advocating for your schools and them kids. That's what we like to see. I think that's the joys of high school football. I even like the super fans. I talk junk about it all the time, but I like it. It don't make sense to it does make sense to me, but I don't know. Like you said, Lincoln, they shot me when they won that thing last year. I was like, oh man, but they play good football. Like you watch it, they play great football down there. And stuff like that. I think what's the guy that isn't Metzer the head coach? That's where he at? No, he's not at Lincoln.
That is oh gosh.
Who's at Lincoln?
Name is escaping me. Let me look it up.
I think it's
on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, Jaden Angle. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
They play great football, baby.
Yeah, so there's a lot of players to watch in this league, man. I'm telling you. We'll go to the next slide. Of course, Lincoln, you got to shout out Jalathan Mayfield, committed to play at Indiana. But the Lynch twins, quarterback and athlete, dynamic all over the field. Shelby, the edge, Tyson Williams getting love from a ton of Power 4 schools. But, of course, you got the Hollifields at linebacker and offensive line. You got the bevy of talented receivers with Emmanuel Collins and his friends. The young running back in Woods. Just so many guys. Athlete Max Davis for Burns is going to be the guy to watch, but they've got a great offensive line.
Yeah, I was about to say they got some talent over there. Burns got a lot of talent.
Gage Camp up front. One of our favorites. He's committed to play college football, I believe at Gardner Webb. Coach Devine and those guys doing an awesome job with that program. And then Stuart Kramer, of course.
My guy Putnam.
Yeah. Really good job, defense coordinator over there.
Probably one of the longest tenured D coordinators.
He's been there a while. Yeah, definitely been there a while. Athlete Qualto Hawkins plays tight end and defensive end for them, but they got some more guys. Of course, I love Braden Fortenberry. Will play both sides of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Landon Lee at receiver and safety. They got a really good group. Jackson Heavner, Cherryville, is going to be an important player for those guys. West Lincoln, running back TJ Stratford rushed for nearly 1,200 yards last year. They could run the football at West Lincoln, man. Talk about Bessemer City, and CJ Hill's the best receiver you don't know in North Carolina. Came to our showcase, got a spot offer from Campbell. He is a player. Good. He's a player, man. I'm telling you. Worth the price of admission on Friday nights. He's that good. Gabe Sides at East Gaston, linebacker, freshman last year, leading the team in tackles, was impressive. And then Highland Tech, if you know Highland Tech, he's number 4. The receiver, Irvin Thompson, 6'4", nearly 200 pounds. I saw he got an offer on social media. I'm so glad for that young man. He could play. And I'm going to tell you something. I guarantee you he has had opportunities to go somewhere else. And he has stayed loyal to Highland Tech, and commend him for that. Because
you don't get offered wherever you go.
you.
You just be the man.
Yeah.
I get it. Be the man. Be the man. You don't get more respect. I tell everybody, always remember the Jay Cutler story. If you don't know about the Jay Cutler story, please go look it up, because he did not win one. He probably won maybe 2 college football games when he was at Vandy, and he made the league as starting quarterback.
Absolutely. Roderick England, yeah, you're right on Pless. I tell you, I had him on my Prep Red Zone North Carolina watch list.
He transferred to South Point?
No, well, this was a couple years ago. As a freshman, he was at Stuart Kramer.
Oh, okay.
And I saw him on film, and he looked strong running the ball.
Yeah.
And then I saw he went to South Point that offseason, and I put him as like a player to watch because I felt like, the kid needs the ball in his hands. And boy, that came true. So I've liked that kid since he was a freshman, man.
He went to the right offense.
He can play, yeah.
He went to the right offense, because Lord.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. We got any more comments here before we kind of wrap it up? Let's see what we got.
I gotta go play the piano here in a little bit.
West Charlotte teach you that too?
Yeah. We coaching.
All right.
Now, I probably learned that favorite state, to tell you the truth.
Oh, okay. Jamel Lattimore shutting out Crack of Dawn. We're talking about brunch spots, Crack of Dawn and Concord.
Yeah, send us your favorite brunch spot. Your favorite brunch spots in Charlotte and Concord area, in Mint Hill. We might do a brunch review.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be out in Shelby on Saturday morning. So if anyone got a Shelby brunch spot or gas station? Well, Famous Toastery's out there, but I want to go with the group. So anyone got a West Side brunch spot, man, shoot it over to me, man. Let me know, because I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna need something Saturday morning.
We might start CFI a foodie little talk show here.
I'll let you run that.
Hey, man, I got my little setup. We'll run it. Football after dark. Do a little football while I watch the live streams of NFHS. They want me. Nah, baby.
Running commentary.
Nah, Matt Moore has been to a football game with me. I'm not the best person to watch football with.
Oh, man.
You got to mute your camera. You got to mute the mic every time. What was that?
I remember one time, I can't remember what we were doing, but I forgot we were live, and it was the camp.
Yeah,
the camp we did.
Yeah, you can't.
And, they put a microphone on us.
Justin, I told Justin, get away from me. You can't. You said, what did you say? I said, man, I don't know.
I went back and watched that. I said, "Oh my gosh, I'll never do this again."
Especially don't do it when you see me in the. Do not come, parents and everybody. Y'all see me at the showcase. Do not, when it's one-on-one time, do not come talk to me in the back of the end zone, please. I don't like what I'm saying sometimes.
Brian Kemp, Ken and Mary's. Okay, I guess that's out west. Oh, I got my little Google up. Let me look up Ken and Mary's.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's in Shelby. Okay.
See, you out for spot.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I might try this out Saturday morning. Kid and Mary's.
If I got to live, post me. Let me see what they got. I might
post
see what they got.
I can tell you.
Is that a mom and pop, Brian? Is that a mom and pop?
Let's see. Oh, chocolate chip pancakes. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's is that mom and pop
out there.
I like mom and pop stuff.
All kind of different pancakes. Tenderloin sandwich, gravy biscuit, tenderloin.
Boy, that's old Southern breakfast right there, boy.
Yeah, liver mush omelet. Oh boy.
But that is a liver mush. Hey boy, I eat that, boy. I had to go to the latrine for a little bit.
Oh man. Gerard Miller saying we should do post-game food spotlight. Well, funny story. We did a show one time from what was that? Duckworth's up by Huff.
Yeah, you did that. We did do a
show at the Duckworth's. And
we
I
didn't
couldn't
want
get
that cookout. Hey, You know when we went to you already know what I'm talking about. You remember when we went to Richmond County for that game and we did a live report when we were coming back.
Oh, in the car.
Yeah. And we go for the cookout.
Yeah, that was a one-time thing.
And see it, man. We had a road. We don't be in a park, a library. Yeah, look at it. Look at it.
We done shows in the sun. Yeah. We almost got kicked out of the library.
That was my fault. That was many moons ago.
Oh man, you guys are great. We appreciate you all. Remember the Charlotte show's next week, so make sure you tell your friends. It may be a later start time.
I gotta get it.
But we'll be focusing on all Charlotte. We'll start with the NCI, SAA, the private schools, and then we'll get into the big 3 Charlotte conferences, the Power 6, the Southwest, and the Greater Charlotte Athletic Conference. So stay tuned for that. Typically the biggest show of the year. Everyone will take our predictions and post them in the locker rooms for motivation. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Dude, it don't bother us.
Just remember, anything we say does not matter on the Friday nights. Please remember that.
All we ask is when you see us, please do not make no threats and stuff like because we're still grown men.
On that note, want to wish everybody a good night. Get out to your scrimmages. Remember, I'll be at Cleveland County Jamboree Friday. I'll be at the Walker Reed Jamboree in Gastonia on Saturday. So if you see
I got
me,
say
hello. Thank you, Karen. Good call. Panthers play tomorrow night in the Hall of Fame game.
Man, they beat up. They beat up already. Come watch. Come be a Rams fan, baby. We got some Rams nail you.
Good night, everybody.